A home meant to be a safe, caring space for children now being investigated after a Loveland daycare owner was charged with child abuse. Thank you for joining us on Denver 7 News at 5. I'm Jessica Porter.
And I'm Micah Smith. 51-year-old Michelle Renee Sanders faces multiple counts of child abuse, and police believe there may be more victims. Denver 7's Colette Bordelon is getting answers about what happened at a home where parents thought their children were safe.
Out of all the cases that pass through the Loveland Police Department,
these cases are very complex and they don't just fit into a investigative box that some people think.
Child abuse investigations can be some of the most complicated.
You said it's a busy week. Is this case at all part of it being a busy week?
It is. This case has unfolded over quite a few weeks now.
On Saturday, Loveland Police announced the arrest of Michelle Sanders. The owner of a child care operation ran out of her home.
From the initial report, it's determined that she was the only one that would facilitate child care there.
Sanders is facing 4 counts of child abuse, one of which is a felony charge.
Some offenses were linked back to last year. The investigation was brought to us a few weeks ago where we initiated our portion.
The investigation begins with one family who learned in August of this year their young child had an old fracture in one arm, a healing fracture in the other, and possibly something wrong with one of their legs. The parents could not think of anything that would have caused those injuries, but did tell investigators about a number of times when they picked up their child with minor injuries from a small daycare ran out of this address. Medical concerns from that family and a handful of others were examined by a child protection team, which found their injuries appeared to be consistent with abuse. Police believe there could be more victims.
We don't want the parents blamed, and we also don't want the additional parents who maybe they noticed some things and didn't report it to fear reporting it, and the fact that they may think they, look bad or inadequate. That's not the case whatsoever.
The Colorado Department of Early Childhood tells Denver 7 that Sanders was licensed by the department from 2015 until August 24th of this year, when she voluntarily closed her license. In Loveland, Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.
The Colorado Department of Early Childhood encourages families to review licensing status and inspection reports. We're also working on a list of resources to help find high-quality childcare on denver7.com. Meanwhile, Loveland police are asking anyone who was impacted by the allegations surrounding Sanders' practice to call their tip line at 970-962-2032.
These are legitimate fears, and Denver 7 has been covering them for a while. In 2019, police found more than 24 toddlers hiding behind a false wall at a Colorado Springs daycare. They were investigating reports that Carla Faith, the owner, was caring for more children than she was allowed under state law. She was sentenced to 6 years in prison in 2021.